The Millard Fuller Award is named for Habitat founder Millard Fuller. Rarely given, this award is reserved for people and organizations whose exceptional actions reflect the exceptional character of Habitat's founder. Millard Fuller dedicated most of his life to the principle that everyone needs a decent place to live. Habitat for Humanity began as his vision, and he converted that vision into an organization that has so far created homes for over 500,000 families in 70 countries. And tonight, it's our special pleasure to present the Millard Fuller Award to Atlantic Stewardship Bank, along with its President and Chief Executive Officer, Paul Van Ostenbridge. For Atlantic Stewardship Bank, stewardship isn't just a middle name. It's a way of life and a way of doing business. As part of its charter, Atlantic Stewardship Bank tithes and donates 10% of its taxable income annually to nonprofit, charitable, educational, and religious organizations. The bank, known as ASB to its friends, first opened its doors in 1985, with Paul Van Ostenbridge as its very first employee. At that time, Paterson Habitat volunteers were building our first 2 houses in Paterson. And ASB has been sharing its success with us ever since. Under Paul's leadership, the bank has grown into a full-service consumer and business financial institution with 12 locations. And, true to its charter, ASB has so far tithed and donated $9.3 million to nonprofit organizations. Habitat has benefited from ASB's generous financial support, and ASB saves us thousands of dollars by underwriting all our mortgage applications at no charge. ASB employees have turned out for every one of our annual Corporate Challenge builds. Paul was one of the first chairs of our advisory board and remains a board member, as well as a hands-on construction volunteer. He and his wife Karen, former high school sweethearts who have 2 grown daughters, live in Franklin Lakes. We're grateful to have Paul, his family, and Atlantic Stewardship Bank as part of the Paterson Habitat family.
The Atlantic Stewardship Bank has been partnering with Paterson Habitat for Humanity since its inception. We basically grew up together. My first opportunity was at a build, and I brought that build experience back to the bank. And since that time, we've been participating in additional builds. We have teams that go there. In addition, we provide educational experience to their organization. We have members that serve on the board, so we know very well what happens internally and how hard the board members work there. And we also underwrite their mortgages because they need to find families to come into these homes that can afford them. This sounds like a simple concept, but if you bring a family into a home and they're going to have financial stress, that is not going to help them, and it's not going to help the cause of Habitat. So we want to make sure that we're bringing in families that are 100% certain that they can thrive in these locations. My first experience at Habitat Build was with the Whitecroft Reformed Church. We went down, a family there adopted this program, organized a build, went down. They were very excited to be part of it. It was almost 100 degrees. It was in August, and they had a delivery of cinder blocks. It was really an experience lugging those cinder blocks in that weather to the location. Now, that was extreme, but it was fun. Provided a great workout for me too, but you got to experience firsthand every part of the building. I'll tell you, one of the biggest joys is be able to work alongside one of the future homeowners because they're investing sweat equity into the home, whether it be their home or someone else's, and they're there and you're working side by side and you can see the excitement, you can see their passion, you can see everything that they're putting every ounce into that, and it's been a tremendous experience. Many of us have lived in multiple apartments or houses. A home is different. The house is the structure. Patterson Habitat provides an incredible house for families to come to. But a home is actually defined, to me, is when the family arrives in the house and through their love and their expression to one another to grow and to encourage one another and enjoy God's many blessings, that's when it becomes a home. To be acknowledged with the Millard Fuller Award is quite an honor. Having worked on the board, having worked with the people that work within the organization, working alongside volunteers that come from all different walks of life to come together for this same sole purpose, and to know that it was started by Millard Fuller, it's an international program, and to be acknowledged in this way is really a true honor. The Atlantic Stewardship Bank, and I want to thank Patterson Habitat for Humanity. Patterson Habitat has a great mission. Atlantic Stewardship Bank likes to support this mission as being faithful to our customers.